Hello and welcome to today's episode on Azure Hybrid Architecture. In this session, we will explore how Azure enables hybrid cloud solutions that combine on-premises infrastructure with cloud resources, offering flexibility, scalability, and unified management. Let's dive into the Azure's hybrid infrastructure with solutions like Azure Arc, Azure Stack, and also we will see how Azure helps us to secure connectivity by options like VPN, ExpressRoute. So let's dive in. Let's start with understanding hybrid cloud architecture on Azure. A hybrid cloud combines on-premises infrastructure with Azure cloud resources, enabling organizations to take advantage of both worlds. With Azure's hybrid capabilities, you can maintain some resources on-premises while extending to the cloud for taking advantage of scalability and flexibility offered by cloud. One of the key solutions in Azure's hybrid architecture is Azure Arc. Now, Azure Arc, if we talk about it, extend Azure services and management to on-premises or multi-cloud and even edge computing environments. This enables you to manage resources outside of Azure using Azure tools, ensuring a consistent experience regardless of where the resources actually reside. Another important solution is Azure Stack, which brings Azure services directly into on-premises data centers. This ensures that you have a consistent development and deployment experience both on cloud and on premises. In simple words, you can say it feels like you are bringing a piece of cloud to your on-prem infrastructure. You're using the cloud technologies locally on-prem on your servers. Now, for secure connectivity, Azure offers options to connect or join your on-premises network with Azure using VPN, ExpressRoute. These solutions enable secure, private connections that help you extend your network to the cloud with confidence because both options are super secure. Now, to manage your hybrid environment, Azure Security Center, now called Defender for Cloud, and Azure Monitor, they both provide unified management and security across both cloud and on-premises resources, helping you maintain an oversight and control of your entire infrastructure. The best part is that Azure provides the scalability of the cloud while giving you control over your on-premises resources, allowing for a flexible and hybrid approach to your infrastructure. Now let's talk about on-premises infrastructure with Azure, how to connect them. Well, you can use tools like ExpressRoute or VPN. Let's start with ExpressRoute. Well, ExpressRoute provides a private, dedicated connection between on-premises network and Azure. It allows for low latency, ensuring higher reliability and speed compared to a typical internet connection. ExpressRoute also supports multi-region connectivity, giving you the higher security and better performance for critical application. Remember, the concept of leased lines are used here. Most of your communication will stay on Microsoft backbone, so that is why it is secure by isolation. The next is VPN. Well, VPN gateways enable secure connectivity between on-premises network and Azure over public internet. There are mainly two types of VPN. Site-to-site VPN allows for secure communication between on-premises resources and Azure Virtual Network, connecting one site with other site. On the other hand, point-to-site provide a secure access for remote users, allowing them to securely access Azure resources from any location, using their cell phones, laptop, tablets, any point device. Now let's explore how Azure Arc helps extend Azure management to your on-premises infrastructure. Well, the first concept is unified management. Well, Azure Arc allows you to manage your on-premises and multi-cloud environment with the same tools you use to manage Azure resources. This ensures a consistent governance and management experience, regardless of where your resources are located. But remember, for that, you may also have to install certain agents or client softwares on your other platforms or resources on-prem. But once you have configured your Azure Arc infrastructure, you can just use Azure tools to control them. Now, Azure Arc-enabled servers. With Azure Arc, you can manage both physical and virtual machines that are hosted outside of Azure, using the same management tools, policies, and practices that you would use on Azure. It's like using Azure platform to manage something which is outside Azure ecosystem. How about Kubernetes management? Azure Arc also enables the deployment and management of Kubernetes clusters, especially on premises or in any other cloud platform, allowing you to extend Azure's container management capabilities across your entire infrastructure. So now you can have clusters on cloud in Azure ecosystem, or you can also manage clusters on-prem, still using Azure management tools. In addition, Azure Arc offers hybrid data services, such as Azure Arc-enabled SQL and Azure Arc-enabled, again, another flavor of SQLs, which allow you to manage databases across on-premises and cloud environments. Here I'm talking about other cloud environments such as Google or AWS. This ensures consistent data management and simplifies your hybrid data architecture. The next is security and compliance. Well, Azure Arc ensures that security policies, monitoring, and governance are applied across both cloud and on-premises resources, helping you maintain compliance and security over your environment. And how about consistent development? Well, with Azure Arc, developers can enjoy a consistent cloud-native development experience, whether they're working with Azure resources, on-premises infrastructure, or multi-cloud environment. This enables seamless development and deployment processes across all environments. So, in simple words, imagine this Azure Arc will create a hybrid environment which feels like just an extension of your Azure environment. Now, in summary, Azure Hybrid Architecture combines the flexibility of the cloud with the control of on-premises infrastructure. With tools, or I will say with powerful tools like Azure Arc, Azure Stack, you can securely actually connect multiple environments together, You can also use connectivity options like ExpressRoute or VPN Gateway to make sure this multi-cloud or hybrid environments are securely connected. Now, Azure offers seamless integration between on-premises and cloud resources by using all those tools. It also enables unified management, consistent data services, and robust security across hybrid environments. Whether you are managing virtual machine, containers, or databases, Azure ensures that your hybrid infrastructure is secure, scalable, and easy to manage. So thank you for joining me today. I hope this session has given you a clear understanding on how Azure supports hybrid cloud architecture. See you in the next episode. Stay safe and good luck.